Welcome everybody to tonight's game of the day, Tier 1. The St. John's Winterhawks take on the Sacramento Sabretooths. Before our game, we're gonna have an interview with It's World, the Winterhawks' very own It's World. You ready?
Hello everyone. Yes, I'm very ready.
Alright, so last game you played versus Concord, right? You played two-way?
Yeah, I played. Yeah.
And so this season you've been playing only two-way and goaltender so far, right?
That is correct.
Alright, this is your first game, from what I'm aware, this is your first game on actual offense. What's your game plan for tonight?
I don't know, I'm just excited to get this chance, even though it's against a tough team. I gotta make the most of it. Game plan is to get any cheeky goal I can. So if I score tonight, it's probably gonna be off a T-poke. So yeah.
Yeah. You're playing with Itano too, right?
I am playing with Tano and I think Viva Crown.
Does that mean anything to you? Is it different playing with Itano compared to other people?
I mean, it'll be an experience because I never have before, and I've known him for a bit, so it'll be kind of cool to see. I wonder if it'll work out. Well, I mean, only the game will kind of tell, and I'll have a good view on if I like this or not.
All right. How do you feel
I'm
about
looking positive on it. Sorry.
How do you feel about not playing goalie? Does that matter to you right now, or?
It only matters to me if I'm not in the lineup, honestly. If I'm still out there, like, playing for my team, I don't really mind it.
Alright. And Vexi in between the pipes tonight, he's had a pretty good start to the season, but there is one statistic out there that's Tornado 1-0.
Oh, Tornado. Tornado statistic.
Worlds and Vexi 1-4. Anything to add
I think
about
we need
that?
Tornado might be the guy. Might have to throw him in a little bit more. 2-save shutout. I mean, you can't deny that it was a shutout. I mean,
it was.
That's more than we've all done.
But
I trust Vexi tonight. I think he can handle it down if we need to get this massive upset win. I couldn't do it last time, so hey man, I think he can.
Yeah. What do you think? You think you guys are gonna win tonight? I mean, Sacramento been a pretty good team, but you think you guys can compete and turn things around?
Yeah, I feel confident that we could finally make some type of statement, even without Exalted here. We don't have a bad team necessarily. It's really good depth-wise, so hey, in this league you can see any team win, as like how we saw Concord beat Sacramento. So if they can do it, I'm pretty confident we can too.
Who are you most nervous to play tonight?
Viva Clog. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready to move the puck battle towards them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely need some help.
It's a big night for both sides. I think we're getting ready to start anthems in a second, right?
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna head out to the Team BC. I'll talk to you after.
Alright.
Alright.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Anthem's now starting here. We're getting ready for yet again tonight's game of the day. That's the Canadian anthem and the American anthem for the Sabretooths, and then we'll be ready to start here in St. John's. Here we go. We're gonna get started here in just a second. We're starting a little bit ahead of schedule. So with the conclusion of the anthems, get set up now as Haynes, science supervisor, starts the game. And we are starting early, but we a lot of complaining from both sides, but both of them do have pretty equal-sized rosters for tonight's game. As we are now underway, and never mind, we're not. An instant stop. And they were gonna not start as they both teams complaining already, which is kind of crazy. I mean, a lot of fans here for both sides. Sabretooths bench. Got a couple Demons players. Fleming not teamed on the team. Matsuro smells like butt. Winterhawks side very empty. Only Flux and this guy here, and that guy too. But a lot of people on the Sabretooths side in this relatively empty rink. Boost Galaxy on the bench tonight for Sacramento, coaching them. 603 Pasta, the starting goalie, not playing in net tonight. Tonight, Sacramento's goaltender is Shrunk Bear, and net for St. John's is Vexy. So both teams without their starters in net. It's World on ice right here is the Winterhawks starter. We interviewed him just moments ago. Pasta Ghost starts on the bench for Sacramento. He's actually under the bench. He looks like he might be hurt. I don't know if he's playing tonight, but we're starting, and now we're gonna finally get started. Winterhawks Sabretooths game of the day, Friday night, underway. Clog poke checks it forward off the draw. Viva Crown ties up middleman, poked ahead by Clog. Clog has 3 Winterhawks within him. Clog with a chance, broken up by middleman. A must-win game for St. John's, really. They've lost every game except 2 wins versus the Concord Minutemen, one of them a little closer than it should have been. Sacramento has had a pretty good season. They lost to Concord themselves and lost a game to Tijuana last week, which we streamed, I believe, here. Rung around the wall, Clog, a sharp angle drive. It just goes wide of Vexy. Got a piece of it, I think, on the way. Gummy. In talks for Defender of the Year, the pass to Viva Claw gets it off World with ease. Poke takes it ahead, middleman is on him, goes out of player mode, Poke takes it to the wall. Itano, Crown, and World on for St. John's. Here's Viva Claw, a sharp angle shot, Poke tucked away by middleman. Bouncing puck tied up, here's a whiff by Desire, Poke takes it forward. Now Crown and World fight for it, World gets off the wall. Fleming. Wait, Fleming, what the? The third string goalie is on the ice for Sacramento. Here is Gummy Blocks. Stops the puck. He'll send one right to Liam. It goes by him, by Crown, middleman by him too. Behind the net, off of it, weird bounce. Liam's Bader with a poke. Bader, Crown hits Swasha. Liam's Bader has it. In conversations for most improved, I believe I'd say so far. He's been top 10 in the league and by number 2 in Sacramento. Dumped in by VK Neck off the corner wall. Pasta on the ice for the first time tonight. Will send it up the middle off BK Neck skate into the Winterhawks zone. Here's middleman Chaos stopping it behind the net. He'll send one up to the left to Swasha. He bats it down. Misses his miscontrolling it. Now Pasta with some good defense on him. Hockey stirs behind him as well. Gummy Blocks in front of the net. In front of Shrunk Bear. Tonight's goaltender for Sacramento. Swasha, sharp angle drive. Blocked by Hockey Stir. Bouncing puck. BK Neck with a chance. Broken up out in front by Shrunk Bear with N as he gets aggressive. Liam and Pasta is this second line for Sacramento. Mystic is not in attendance tonight. Sharp angle, or not sharp angle, far drive from Liam was turned away by Vexy. He's dumped into the Sacramento zone. Here is Gummy Blocks. He'll take his time. Waits for the best option. Fakes. Now sends it to Clog off his skate. Atano. Couldn't get the clear off. Clog on the wall, fumbling it a little bit. Bouncing puck, middleman, like miscommunication between him and Lone Solos. Former Armada player. Battling with a Clog. Spins out of the corner, couldn't get a chance. Now a nice move, Itano reads it though, good work. Chance out in front, shot wide by Clog, off the wall, bounces. Lone. Couldn't get it. Clog poke takes it forward. Middleman fights him. Itano and World now on with Lone and Middleman for St. John's. Desired Bills couldn't keep it in. Gummy Blocks will stop it for the Sabretooths. Forehand clear up the middle and all the way down off Clog's head. He stops it. World lags. Shot wide by Clog off behind the net. Middleman Chaos. Vexy poke checks it away for some reason. Clog gets it for free. Clog spins around Lone. World with a good read on him. Poke checked forward, but it lags behind. Clog surrounded by Winterhawks. Itano with a weak clear. Desired misses it anyway. Desired build has Itano on his trail. Desired a pass ahead for Flemmy missed. Into the St. John end. Here's Crown around the net. All the way down. The middle of a line change is St. John's and Sacramento both. Gummy will stall for his line change. BK Nack chases. Blocks it. BK Nack to the net. Is stopped by Shrunk Bear. BK Nack goalless so far of the season, as well as Swasha, his other line mate for forward. Seems a little weird almost to put them on together, both of them without a goal. Here is 603 Pasta, former All-Star starting goalie for Sacramento. Across for Liam. Goes behind him. Hockey Stir with a good chip in. Liam couldn't get it versus BK Nack. Hockey Stir stops him in his tracks. 2-on-1 for the Winterhawks. BK Nack and Swasha. Gummy challenging. BK broken up by Pasta. Good work. Hockey Stir there jumped out of the way, trying to let Pasta skate it up himself, but he didn't want it. Liam a backhand clear all the way. Middleman Chaos in the trapezoid. Passes over looking for BK. It's a little too far for him. Hockey Stir stops it. Good pass. 2-on-1 or 2-on-2 could have been possible, but a bad bounce. Swasha the other way. 2-on-2 for the Winterhawks now. Swasha will just dump one in. Wide of the net. BK Nack on the rebound. Can't control. Viva Crown will step up with it. His shot is blocked by Pasta. BK Nack and her puck race with Liam's Bader. Both of them have been rivals for a while. They both played Tier 3 together, then Tier 2, and now tonight in the game of the day. Liam's Bader off the wall and in. Lone will clear it just off Pasta's glove and down. Missed by Hockey Star. Gummy Blocks will take his sweet time behind the net. Didn't get the backhander off. World fights him. World gets the puck free. Has Clog on his trail. Goes for a Z-drag. It didn't work. Clog gets it off the back of his own net. Fleming has a nice chance to clear. He'll get one down. Here is Lone. Middleman gets off the ice for the first time tonight. Now on is Lone. Is just taking his place now. Sorry. Gummy Blocks will clear it into the Sacramento bench for the first stoppage of the game. Over halfway through the first. 2-2 the shot, 0-0 the score here in St. John's. It's been a great start, I think. A lot of action going on. Both sides looking pretty strong. And this will be a good one. As we're now gonna continue. Swasha tried to dive on the faceoff, didn't work. Laguna dumps it in off the side of the net. Vexy. Clear attempt by Swasha, blocked. Here's Clog. Poke check into the corner now. Zombies first time on the ice for St. John's. Clog is a long shot wide. BK Knack gets it forward. Tie up with Clog. Zombie poke checks it forward and gets it down. Good work by the mobile for St. John's. Gummy soft pass. Desired whiffed it. Fleming trying to chase after it. Couldn't. Gummy block stops it. Good recover. Weak pass. Desired. A one touch for Fleming. The wrong guy for Sacramento. Here is Clog. Gets through. What the hell? A G-shot, I think. G-shot floater attempt from Clog. Swasha ties up with Flim. Clog ties up. BK Knack. Swasha now. Out of the zone. Swasha in puck race. He beats Clog. No. Clog recovers the T. Never mind. I don't know how he got that one. Pro Gamer sends it down off the wall. Gummy Blocks able to read most of it. It's in front of the net. Shrunk Bear. Bouncing puck for its world. It's in the crease. Can he find it? No, he can't. Floret Draco's first shift for Sacramento. He'll clear one down off of the stick of Liam Bader. Lone misses it. And it's a free puck for Liam Bader. Liam Bader tied up with Itano and Viva Crown. Itano. Now Crown with the poke check, a backhander all the way down again. The Winterhawks, a lot of panic clearing. That weird bounce. Draco will skate by, hit off Itano's glove and down. Liam Bader couldn't recover, put it by Viva Crown. It's trying to recover that puck. It's not really one that's meant for him. Pasta's clear hit off Itano. Pasta again dumps one in off the wall. Lone misses it yet again. Behind the Winterhawk net, Viva Crown up the wall, blocked by Pasta. They're offside. As Liam will now get back on. Itano lost it to Draco and Pasta, double team. Hit off of World. World now trying to make a dump in play, didn't shoot. Draco tied off Crown and poked Draco off his own man. It's World. Dumped to the Winterhawk. To Sabretooth end, sorry. Here is Gummy Blocks with a backhander all the way down to Liam. He couldn't get much on that one. BK Knack pokes it away. Pasta shoots. Save by Vexy, barely. Oh, behind him it looks like. I'm going to hit the side of the net. Here is Gummy. Backhander off of Desired. Back for Gummy. Swasha poke tricks it forward. A weak shot. Shrunk Bear found it. Struggled to find it, but he did end up getting it. Shots 3-3. In the final 2 minutes of this one, in the first. Here is Lone. Up. BK Knack misses it. Gummy blocks. Misses it as well. Off the wall. Gummy recovers with a good forehand clear off the boards. Swasha. Shot blocked by Desired. Scrum at center. Won by Clog. Clog dumps one in. Off the wall to BK. He'll poke checks it forward. Desired builds. Will step up with a good poke as well. Now Clog has a free puck if he wants it. He does. BK Knack ties up. Banks it off the wall. It makes a nice bounce over. Floater right to Swasha. Swasha has one to beat. It's Hockey Stir. Two trailing. Fleming and Desired. Now Desired gets back on defense. Shot wide by Swasha. Rush from the bench is Its World. Zombie trying to make a pass for Its World. It didn't work. Clog dumps it in. Lone stops it, but takes a weird bounce off his skate. Lone taking his time, looking for the best clearing opportunity. He does find it. Tape to tape. 2-on-1 for St. John's. Itano and Its World. Itano missed the net. Here's Viva Clog. A little low on stamina. Itano will take it with ease. Draco, good work. Been a Really great underdog player so far this season for the Sabretooths. Dumped in by now by St. John's Hockeyster. Gummy blocks off the ice for the first time tonight. Here's Liam. Dying 20 seconds of the first. Crown. Poke checked off of Liam's stick. It bounces into the way. Into the Sacramento end. Hockeyster and pucker to the Itano. Here's its Worlds. Trying to make a play. Didn't work. Draco off the wall and down. Crown pokes it back in. Draco. Made an accidental dangle around one. And that'll do it for the first period, as no goals, shots even at 3 apiece we have here. Play set to resume. Second period action here. Here we go. It's World. Poke checks it forward as Gummy blocks heading back to the net to recover. Pass right to Gummy. Backhander blocked by Itano. Slap shot didn't register. Draco clear off of World's head. Draco now again. Poke checked in by Itano. Here is Itano behind the net. And Draco will take it right off him. Crown dumps in. Winterhawks touch up. Gummy block steers it away from trouble. Up the wall. Pasta misses it. Leans whatever misses it. On net. Stop by Vexy. Middleman, a weird bounce. Just goes wide of the net, luckily. He has a huge history for own goals. I clear off of its world. Tries to make a nice Z-chip dangle. Now trying to cut with a nice dangle toward the net. It was broken up by desired build. Now it's Pasta across the blue line. Tied up by Viva Crown. Crown, Desired and Pasta both on the same puck. It's lost. Itano in the corner for St. John's. Gummy poke checks it, slap shots into Pasta's back. Now Pasta with a clear all the way in. Middleman stops it, clears off of Liam's head, it slows down, Desire's able to stop it. Desire build a zombie, chasing up on him. Lost it, Swasha and BK. That is Ray Quaza on for the first time. Long range shot blocked down by Gummy. Forehand clear off of Swasha's hand. And it's going to go right to Zombie now. Go right to Middleman who whips it clear first. Puck goes over to BK. Backhander all the way down. Just barely past Draco. Gummy will have a nice stop. Forehand clear. Up the middle. It's battered down. Swasha is through. Swasha. Shot blocked by Gummy. Looking for his first of the season. Swasha spinorama shot blocked by Gummy. And they're offside, as Zombie tried to keep it in, but it was not kept in. So another stoppage with 8:11 to go in the second period. In tonight's game of the day, the Winterhawks and the Sabretooths. We will likely not have any streams tomorrow night, but Sunday night we'll. If there's any Tier 1 games, I'm not really sure yet. We'll take a look at the intermission. Play resumes. Gummy with a forehand clear off the middle. World should stop what he does. World and Itano both back on. Shot wide by World off the wall. Itano chasing after it with Ray Quaza on his first shift. Itano, a poke check, didn't go. Crown off the wall to himself. It's a bad bounce though. Ray gets a poke check on. Stopped by Vexy. Rebound trickles wide. Here's World with a whiff. Stays on it. As two Winterhawks, two of his own teammates try to take it off of him. And then poke checks it forward himself. Itano is looking for the lead outlet pass. Not going to get it. Draco gets it down. Crown stops most of it, not all of it. Crown, or Clog, is through with a weak shot turned away by Vexy. Poke checks it out. Vexy typing mid-play here for St. John's. Gummy. Clears. Draco misses it all the way down. Sacramento completes the line change. Bad bounce in front. Middleman with a weak backhander. Pasta takes it. Crown will poke it to the corner wall. Pasta behind the net. A wraparound attempt. He shot it wide. Best chance of the night for both teams. Pasta out across. No one home. Means but are now on. Just took him a while, I think. Pasta chasing down. Crown is on him. Pasta off the wall. A big hit there by Swasha on Pasta. Shot by Liam. turned wide. Liam's Badera drives, turned away on a good poke check opportunity. Crown, not poke check, clear. Out, Pasta fights Swasha. Great shift from Pasta and Liam, especially Pasta, with a couple good chances. Middleman chases after Pasta. Pasta will take a good chance, just shoots it wide and weak. Desired will keep one in. Great pressure from the Sacramento Sabretooths. Zombie a pass. Swasher didn't get much of that one. Gummy will have another free clear. Whiffs the first time, second time a ripper all the way down. Lone on the ice. Middleman at a long shift after that one. Pasta is still on. Itano, fresh off the bench, ties up with Pasta. He gets it for free. Itano trying to get by Desired. Hops over him. Desired poke checks back towards his own goalie. Whiff and it clears. A little soft. It'll get high. Zombie with a poke check versus Pasta. He's been on for a long time. So has Liam. Zombie let Liam get that puck for pretty much for free. Liam's better. Has in front that looks like it is Ray. It is. Cleared by St. John's all the way. Gummy blocks just sitting there still. On the backhand. Blocked by Itano. Itano with a nice move. Itano, what a save. A great chance for the Winterhawks. Itano on the boards. Hit by Ray. Draco. Backhander. He slap shots it the wrong way. He tees up. Itano, Zombie, and World are all on the puck. Clog coming back. He's had a pretty quiet night. I saw him a lot at the start of the game. Since then, has quieted down. Bouncing puck on net for Vexy, but Clog hit it behind him and wide. Now Clog, saved by Vexy. This game is heating up quick. Kept in by Draco. Rayquaza has a chance to tee it toward the middle. Is broken up by the stick of Zombie. Now it's Draco with a backhander into the zone, off the wall, Lone, struggling to bounce inside. He struggles again. Clog had an opportunity, went through the stick of World and himself. Clog recovers. Clog shoots. He scores! Viva Clog scores, and the Sabretooths have taken the lead. What a couple of minutes that was right there. Chances on both ends. My goodness. So the Winterhawks had a great chance for Itano. He just got a weak shot. He blocked it down in midair, stops it. Spino move is denied by Shrunk Bear. And then the Sabretooths just go the other way and Clog rips one. Now Pasta shot it just high. Almost another goal for Sacramento. Tipped into zone by Desired off the wall. Crown whiffs one, second time whiffs again. Third time a weak clear. Liam missed it. Beakonak misses it. Swasha misses it. Desired and Swasha now fight for it. Here's Beakonak moving. Backhand weak. Desired blocked. Beakonak looking for his first of the season. He shoots a sharp angle shot just wide. Swasha poked it out of the zone for some reason. He was ranked top 3 in the league, has gone pointless through 6. Cleared by the Sacramento Sabretooths. Here is Lone. Clear. Off of Pasta. Lone whiffs twice. Crown gets in his way. They're both on the puck for some reason. I think a lot of ego battles going on for the Winterhawks in this game, as they struggle to find their team. After a great offseason, a great bunch of scrimmages, they have been looking awfully lost. And that goes out of play. 3:33 to go in the second. Sabretooths up 1, the goal from Viva Clog. And it's just weird. The Sabretooths just don't look like the team we used to know them as. Or the Sabretooths, the Winterhawks, not the Sabretooths. The Winterhawks, completely different team. World and Itano fighting versus each other. I mean, it's just, you've got to think at some point, is it a battle of the egos holding them back? They've been taking it off each other all night. It's in multiple players. Lone been a primary example on defense, and maybe they don't trust him or something. I don't know. Maybe that's why. Clogs hit the post. Itano lost the puck battle to Draco. Draco has been doing a great job in his puck battles. Lone stops it. Forehand clear. World will not get it. Gummy. Backhander. Whiffs. Second time whiffs. Third time clears. Clog coming free with the puck. Out in front for Ray. Is blocked by Zombie. Shot wide by Viva Clog. Clog out in the corner again. He's tied up by Itano this time. Draco comes free with a good puck. Right to Clog. Has a man in front. It's Ray. Is turned away by Vexy. Went way out of the crease for some reason. I don't really know what the point was. Puck bounces wide. Zombie and Lone both go for the same puck again. Clog a wraparound is stopped by Vexy. And this game is all Sacramento as Zombie hits his own man and clears. I believe St. John's has been shopping Lone recently, and it's been a rough game from him and the Winterhawks defense. Pasta in a race. Now Gummy Blocks will take it with the first clear. Second time he'll have no problem getting it down off of the boards. For Lone, he'll get a weak clear to BK. BK and Lone, both teammates last season on the New Haven Hellhounds, lost in the semifinals of Tier 2 after a very controversial win over the Kyoto Stars. As all things scheme, shot right on by BK Knack is turned away by Shrunk Bear. It's one of the best chances of the night for St. John's as BK Knack gets hit behind the whistle by Pasta. That is likely the best chance for the Winterhawks, except for that one Itano breakaway opportunity where he just whiffed the shot pretty much, threw a muffin on net. Led to a Viva Clog goal minutes later. And that is the lone goal in this game. 1:27 to go in the second period. 1-goal game. Sacramento goal scored by Viva Clog. Shot wide there by Swasha. BK Knack behind the net. Desired chases as a predictable spin. Sharp angle shot hill. Gummy Blocks. And this is like the BK Knack we used to score a lot. He would just shoot from random places, and you can tell he's like feeling it. He's playing aggressive. I think he knows it's time for him to finally score a goal. Pasta trying to lead Liam. It goes behind him. Lone stops it, clears. If I were to pick any Winterhawk to score in these next couple of minutes, I would say BK Knack is going to be the one. He just has that energy to him. Liam shoots it wide. Behind the net. Liam and Crown. Liam's better. But they're trying to make a fancy move. It's a takeaway for BK Knack. Itano across. BK off the wall. Gummy Blocks misses it. Draco misses it. Itano couldn't recover that one. Zombie poke checks it right to Itano. It's gonna be offside. And the Winterhawks, if they get one goal, they could probably win this game. This season, they have only scored 6. 4 from Exalted, 2 from Itano. Itano scored 2 in Win vs Concord. Exalted scored 2 in Win vs Concord, and Exalted scored 2 more goals in a 3-2 loss to the Gummy Express. Swasha, BK Knack both goalless. I believe BK Knack had a great shot tonight. World clears. Off the wall. Gummy Blocks gets off the ice again. This is the last minute of the first, now in the last minute of the second. Itano is rocked by Hockeyster. Back there off of the stick of Zombie, it chips up in the air and over him. We're heading to the third. Thank you for joining us tonight. The Winterhawks and the Sabretooths game of the day. And it's been a good one so far. The Sabretooths have dominated recently. The Winterhawks have had a couple okay chances. But it's been rough. And we are now going to resume. Tie up on the draw. Itano has it. Lost it to Ray. Poked by Clog. Clog a long shot. Wide. Ray fighting with Itano. Takes it out of the zone. Itano pushes it forward. Itano chasing Ray. A weak pass. Looking for Clog. Clog now gets it anyway. Clog. Poke checked forward by Viva Crown. Draco. For Ray. Has Clog across. Ray poke checks it right to Clog. Viva Clog. Good recovery by Middleman. He got beat and then recovers with a good poke check. Itano now will take over in the fight versus him. Middleman, the poke check, it went behind him somehow. Another poke by Clog behind the net. He's tied up by World and Crown. Now Middleman poke checks it back into the wall. Crown, another poke check into the wall. Itano whip clear. Now Itano fights with Clog yet again. Poke checked out of the zone. Draco with a nice move. Oh, he almost got through 2 Winterhawks there with a beautiful dangle. Clog has Ray across, and I think he knows it. In his own zone, Clog passes across to Ray. Poke checked into the zone. Behind the net. Bounces weird to Draco. He didn't get much of that one. Swasha has it. Pasta and Liam are both on with Sam. Shot by Swasha. Blocked by Pasta. Pasta fighting with Swasha. Into the corner. Bouncing puck out in front for Itano. Sorry, for Liam. But cleared away by Crown. Poke check toward the net. Out in front. Didn't go. Now Desired, a long shot to Desired. Oh, he missed the net just barely. Desired build almost scored. Middleman chaos. Clear, whiffed. Whiffed again. Crown, Middleman gets off the ice there for some reason. Kind of weird. Swasha, Dex by Pasta. We will try and interview Pasta and World both after tonight's game. Liam shoots wide. Here is Gummy. Cleared, whiffed, second time, gets it all the way. Past Liam, alone. Here is Itano. He shoots it high. Here is World. We're spiking a little bit here. Shot by Clog, tipped wide by Lone. That could have been pretty bad. Ray struggling to control that one. Tried to cut to the middle. He's Dex Itano. Pass across, blocked by Zombie. Whiffs the first clear. Second time whiffed again. Third time blocked by Ray. He's ties up now with Clog. Poke checked before by Zombie. A backhander over the stick of Itano. Dumped in by Draco. Off the wall. And that is offside for Sacramento. Off the draw. World ties up Itano. Sorry, no. Jeez. World and Itano not both in the puck there, actually. For real this time. Now Clog trying to get a chance was tied up. Draco trying to make an entry. Broken up. A lot of battling at center. World just dumps it in to move on from that. Off the wall, Itano misses the puck. Crown steps up with a poke check into Clog. Puck left behind. Here's It's World. He shoots wide. The Winterhawks they need a goal from somebody. Exalted's not here to bail them out like he has been the last couple of games. It just has to be someone. Someone has to finally step up for this team if they want to have a chance of being a top 3 team again. And get rid of the doubt that they have. And they're very obviously playing what they look very doubtful. They don't know what to do half the time. Offensively, they've looked dry. Defensively, they've been panicking. This team is not the same team that we saw just a couple months ago. Dumped into the zone. There is Lone. Forehand clear off the wall. BKNX stops it. Pass across for Swasha. No, it'll dump one in off of the stick of Desired. Gummy blocks will one tough it up. Here is Lone. He misses the bounce. Liam lost control. Pasta cuts through BK. Bouncing puck. Pasta to the side. He shoots. Saved by Vexy. And that is what the Winterhawks need. They need someone who can just get a shot on net at the least. Shot by Liam was blocked. Shot just wide by Pasta. Liam and Pasta have been a deadly offensive crew tonight. And a bouncing puck. Pasta, what a save by Vexy. Again, when Pasta and Liam got in the zone tonight, they have gotten chance after chance. Gummy a weak pass. It goes right to Pasta. Pasta through Zombie. Chips one into the zone alone. Will stop most of it. It's behind a Vexy. Got it away. Itano clears. And it's when you only have 5 minutes left in the game, in the third period, you want to get a clear. Itano trying to make a dangle. It doesn't work. And now Zombie steps up for no reason. 2-on-1. Ray shoots. Blocked by Lone. But the Winterhawks have forced themselves to just make these bad mistakes. Clear it, lose it, clear it, lose it. Gummy Blocks is just sitting there and getting feeds out. Sacramento gets the puck in the zone for free every time. The Winterhawks need someone to get the puck and carry it coast to coast. And they're not going to get it there. Gummy Blocks behind the net for a familiar play. Chips into the zone again. Gummy Blocks yet again will... Oh, he whiffed! World tied up and Gummy gets it away. Here is Draco with a nice clear. Past Clog. Lone will miss it. It's had a rough game for sure. Gives it right to Ray. Ray Quaza fan, otherwise known as Capital. Pass across, blocked by World. Is Swasha ahead. He has nowhere to go. Bouncing puck. Here's Zombie. Up for Swasha. He has it. Has BK across and he shoots. Like, what are you doing? Shooting from Narnia is the game plan for St. John's. They are never going to score a goal ever again with that mindset. Pasta shoots. It hit off Lone off the posts. Almost instant karma for that Swasha shot. Crown will chip it out of the zone. Gummy steers the one away. Behind the net, Gummy Blocks whiffs the clear. BK Knack needs to just shoot the puck. And he does. And a save by Shrunk Bear. Rebound is tied up out in front. Gummy stops it. Now Desired stops it. Swash is down on the ice on hit by Pasta. Pasta looks for a hit on BK Knack, doesn't register. Desired with a hit on BK Knack, doesn't register. BK to the net. He shoots. He missed. 2:42 to go. Pasta on the corner wall. Swasha's diving. Here's the effort we needed. And Pasta with a big hit on Swasha. The effort we finally needed from St. John's is here. And they're offside by a mile. BK Knack will get a piece of it, not much. BK Knack whiffs the clear. Tied up by Liam. Has Pasta across. BK gets it forward. Liam's better with a nice work. Itano with fresh on stam. Liam dumps off the wall. Lone hits it away right to Pasta. Shoots it wide off the wall. Vexy turns it back to the corner. Crown poke checks it into the wall twice. Third time clears. Unnecessary dangles, but it'll work. Behind the net. Here's It's World. Can he be the hero? It's blocked by Ray. Backhander blocked by World. Bounces puck right to Draco. Less than 2 to go in the third. 1 goal game. Sacramento up 1 on a goal from Clog. On a missed opportunity. The other end from St. John's. This has been a game of mistakes. Whichever team makes a mistake has to pay. Here is World. Battling with Draco. Itano up ahead looking for outlet lead pass. And there it might be. It is! Itano finally has a step on Ray. Itano has nowhere to go but shoot. It's blocked by Rayquaza. Backhander cleared all the way down into the zone. Here is Lone. Off the wall. Ray misses it. Draco keeps it in the zone, but they're offside. Clog also now touches up. Draco poke checks it by Zombie. Stops it. Clog takes over. Clog shoots. Saved by Vexy. It stays in. If I'm St. John's, I want that to go out of play and get a timeout with less than a minute to go. Or just about a minute to go. There it is. There's the minute. St. John's needs a goal or a whistle for a timeout. But I don't know if Clog on now. Wastes his stamp. Swasha the chance blocked away. Swasha and BK Knack, the 2 goalless men, are on the ice together in the final minute of a must-win game. Swasha scores! His first of the season at the perfect time. The Winterhawks have tied the game. At the perfect time, Swasha scores his first of the season. The St. John's Winterhawks tie it at 2. Or at 1, sorry, at 1. Tied at 1. And for the second Winterhawk game in a row, they have tied it in the final minute. Last time versus Concord, they scored in the final minute, tie it, and won it in overtime. 2 goals from Exalted. Swasha ties it late here. And the Sabretooths thought they won. We're tied. Liam's better. Trying to get things right back where they started. St. John's has not had a great game regardless of that goal. They still have not looked good. So the Sabretooths have dominated this game so far. They just need to get one past Vexy, and this game they should win this game realistically. But St. John's knows miracles can happen. They have got outplayed a lot this year, and they can still win. Liam trying to poke check one forward. Clear. He's trying to get one toward the middle. Dying seconds, so Clear is whiffed. Chance out in front for Desired. We're heading to overtime for the second game in a row for the Winterhawks. A 2-1 win versus the Minutemen and a 1-1 overtime versus the Sacramento Sabretooths. My overtime bet would have to be on probably going to be Clog, realistically, but I don't know. Pasta's had a great night for Sacramento. Liam's Bader, that line's been really good. I'd love to see them score one, but both teams have players that could definitely score. It's just gonna be who can get by the pressure. And obviously St. John's has had a lot of pressure, but now with the late goal, they have momentum going. Can they continue? Here we go. Crown whiff clear in the first try. Second try backhand all the way down into the zone. Gummy blocks, he'll try and read off the wall. He does. Backhands it across to himself. Backhand, blocked by World. Worldly Tunnel Line has had a pretty rough night so far. I'd say they've not been great. Crown stops it. He's also not been he's been pretty good in the clear. He's been a little questionable with his communication. I've seen him a couple of times take it from his own defenseman. And there he just stops moving. He's lagging out of. He's getting it crashed. Clog now the other direction. Great dive by It's Romantic to save the goal. Crown is back. Clog off the wall. Bouncing puck out in front. Loose for Ray. Another opportunity. It didn't get any shots on net. Now it's Clog. Crown clears. Gummy. Backhands went all the way up. Here is Viva Crown. Swashes across. Crown gives it right to Gummy. Making their job easier and easier. Bouncing puck for Swasha. That's a weird bounce. Desire to the slap shot hit off toward his own goaltender. Crown is way too far. That is the most useless play I've ever seen. He poke checks it away from his own teammate into the trapezoid. That's what I mean about communication. He's been great on his clears, but just communication and brain-wise, what the hell are you doing? That was a lot better, as he gets it to Swash through clears. BK Knack on the corner, fighting with Pasta. Puck comes free. It's Swasha. One touch to himself, behind the back, trying to get one across for BK. Pasta. Poke checking BK Knack, harassing him, trying to get him away from that puck. Pasta, backhand, clears. Liam and Zombie now will fight. Liam pokes it away. Zombie poke checks it back. Backhander. Tapes the tape, BK Knack misses. Gummy, backhand, right past everyone. Itana fresh from the bench. Clog fresh on, poke checks it in. Zombie with a dump. I could poke check back of himself. Bouncing puck. Here is Clog. He shoots it. Vexy not even in the net for some reason. I don't know why you're trying to stop it. Just a risky play for no reason. From Vexy. Middleman clears. Hit by Ray. It's down. Itano in a race with Gummy. If he can block it, it's a great chance. Gummy whiffs. Bouncing puck. Draco is there to recover. Great work from Sacramento defensively tonight. Ray pokes it forward. Middleman a backhander off the wall. Over the stick of Itano. Here is Gummy blocks. Clears. Clog. Into the zone with Ray across. Clog for Ray. It's too far. Lone across. Blocked by Clog. He shoots wide. World. Lags. Pokes it forward. Draco and him now tie up. Draco pokes it forward. Zombie clears all the way. Gummy blocks is there again. And we're back in the same cycle. The Winterhawks making it so easy for Sacramento. Just have the puck. Just here you go. I don't want the puck. Swasha now ahead. You just have to take the risk and just enter the zone. But the Winterhawks refuse to. They just dump it in over and over. That's a puck that goes through every single person. Now Pasta. And there's the difference right there. At least he tried to go through. It didn't work. But at least he tried. They're just trying to get something going. Not just wait for lucky bounces like the Winterhawks have been tonight. Swasha leaves the zone there for some reason. Now dumped back in. Desired will forehand clear off of Pasta's head. Pasta. Up. Crown pokes it out. Into the Hawk zone. Behind the net. Around the boards. Crown. Off the wall. Pasta. Ties up with him. The Crown makes it really easy. And now Swasha taking it off of his own man. It's just the communication not being there tonight for St. John's. BK Knack pokes it forward. He has a good opportunity here. BK missing it. I feel like you have to try and make a dangle there. He just takes an unnecessary shot. And there's back to clearing yet again. Gummy stops it with ease. But Itano blocks it this time. Itano with a sharp angle drive who hit the side of the net. Gummy misses it clear. It's a delayed one. Never mind, it got it. Clog, good dive by It's Worlds. Bouncing puck. Worlds. Gummy. Trying to tie up with him now. Clog gets there. Clears it off the wall. Up to Ray. Ray and Zombie tie up. Zombie backhands one up. Draco not in player mode. Can't stop it. Gummy blocks will go to the corner and get it himself. He misses. Backhander. Blocked by World. Gummy hit off his own goaltender. Out in front. World is slap shot blocked. Clog off the wall. And it's kept in by Zombie. And now cleared by Clog. Clog. Right by. Itano and Zombie. Clog. Shoots. Saved by Vexy. Clog gets through. Another chance for Clog. He missed. Missed by Draco. Draco trying to enter the zone himself. The bouncing puck goes to Clog. He leaves his zone, re-enters it, shoots. Saved by Vexy. Lone. Clears it. Right to BK. He misses again. BK next had a couple looks like that. It just goes right to him and he just can't recover. He's not going to receive the passes well tonight. Lone. Backhand off the wall and up. Past Swasha. Now Swasha has it. Off the wall to himself. Gets tilted. Swasha shoots. Save by Shrunk Bear. Great chance for the Winterhawks. Jeez. Getting pretty tired. BK Knack. In the corner. Pasta. Had a chance to clear, he didn't. Ties up. BK to the middle. Desired fans. Swasha shoots, save, rebound, turned away. Swasha off of the wall, flings out. Here's Crown, he whiffed. BK next to the drop back now. And someone really loving the horn in the crowd. Swasha and BK yet again over the line. Swasha, BK went through him. Pasta, chance to clear. Backhands it, right to Liam. Tape to tape. Bounces off him weird. Lone. I don't know who is blowing the trumpet in the crowd. They're gonna make me mad in a second. Here's Pasta. He dumps one in. I believe it's the aviation right now doing that. Here's Lone. Left it for Crown. Crown off the wall. Out by Itano. The Winterhawks have missed a number of passes tonight. Something definitely to work on for next game. Clog ties up. Crown, Itano, and World are all on him. Cleared by Crown, right to Draco. Draco didn't shoot. Faked out Itano. World recovers with some good defense. It's World's goalie of the year last season. Playing forward with Itano. Itano was rocked by Draco. Gummy's off the ice here. from a lot more pressure this game from St. John's recently in this overtime period. It's definitely been the best period offensively. And because of it, Gummy Blocks off a lot earlier. They usually played till the final minute. Now, final 2 minutes, Hockey Stir's on. Hockey Stir still a great defenseman, though. Able to get up. Clog is in. He shoots. Hit the... What the hell did that hit? Hit the crossbar, I think. Clog again. That one also hit the crossbar. The Winterhawks luck out there. 2 great chances. Not gonna go. Player resumes. I don't know who that is blowing the horn. Is this who this guy is right here? BJ the Pro, I think? That puck is out of play. It's Drizzy and the Aviation, I guess? Play, set to resume. Here we go. Lone, forehand clear off of the shoulder of Liam. It went by. Desired. Gummy Blocks back on the ice. For the clear. Right off the wall to Pasta. Takes a little shot. It went blocked. Liam in the corner. Cutting toward the middle. Liam's with error. Loose puck. Pasta. Puck's tied up. Liam is in his skates. BK clears. And back to the dump and chase hockey. Oh wait, Swasha is there. He shoots, it got tipped and wide. BK keeps it in. Cuts to the middle once. Second try works. Shot saved by Schrunkberg. Gummy trying to clear it away. Pasta behind the goalie to make sure it's stuck in there. And it's been a trend I've been noticing a lot tonight. Whenever the Winterhawks have in the defensive end, they either clear it, and that's pretty much it. No other option. They clear it, and they just hope things work. But whenever they stop doing that, they get more chances. They need to just learn to just be more confident. They need to take the puck up the ice themselves. And that's when they scored. They just had the puck in the zone forever because they didn't just take it, lose it, and just clear it over and over. That's been the story of the night for the Winterhawks. Get the puck, clear it. Get the puck, clear it. Get the puck, clear it. Lucky bounce, missed the net. Clear it. It's just been ping pong all night. And that's guys. I mean, that the Winterhawks' lucky change after tonight's game is just try and do more, take more chances, go coast it, try and go into the zone, enter the zone, pass it into the zone, just something besides dumping it right to Gummy Blocks. Here is World. Whiffs to clear. Second try across and down. Off the wall to Itano. And that's exactly what you need. Something like that is much better than just panicking. Look for the pass and get it there instead of just dumping it into the corner for nothing to happen. World tied up by Draco and Clog. Off the wall, Clog. Crown has no stam. Clog. Bluff save by Vexy. That I thought was game. It's a shocking save by Vexy. Play resumes. Draco will shoot it wide. Gummy. Slap shot didn't register. The period's over. We're heading to a second overtime period. Overtime number 2 is underway. Chance blocked by Gummy. He clears it up. Liam. Middleman off the wall. Past Pasta. BK. Pokes it forward. How's Gummy beat? BK shoots it off the side of the net. BK Neck behind the net. Poke tricks it away. BK Neck. Spinning. Spinning. Lost it to Pasta. Bounces in front. Gummy slaps it off the back of Desired. Pasta ties up BK. Liam's better cherry picking ahead. Pasta will send it up looking for Liam. Middleman will chip one back. Here is... Who is that? Swasha. BK. Has it. Tied up. Mitano, and it's in the bench. Play resumes. Draco. Ray pokes it forward. Crown misses. Ray and Clog, 2-on-1. Ray tapes the tape. Viva Clog is in. Glow. What a stop by Vexy. Through the crease and nothing's there. Clog. Spins. Shot blocked by Crown. Or Middleman it might have been. Draco. Nice work to get it in around the wall. Crown whiffs. Clog ties up him. Viva Clog. Toward the middle. It's going to go behind the net and wide. Draco, the keep in. Chance. Didn't shoot. Middleman gets it out of the zone. Florent Draco, been a critical player tonight for Sacramento in the two-way spot. Off the wall, Vexy turns it away. Crown couldn't get the chance to get one down. Clog. In the foot race, lost it. Ray overskates it for some reason there. It looked like a little bit. Clog ties up still now with Crown and World. World to the clear, blocked down by Viva Clog. Clog around behind the net. Tripled. Crown just pins it on the wall. Lost it. Viva Clog, shot blocked by Crown. Clog, a loose chip. Oh my goodness, that just goes high. Here is, who is that? It's BK Neck. A lot of players going to helmets for St. John's as Pasta pokes it wide. That is BK Neck in a helmet. Swash did the shift before, now BK Neck in the helmet. Liam's better on the one-timer. Turned away by Vexy. Cleared on net. No, going to tease it away. Or first steers it away. Itana off the wall. Gummy. Clear. All the way. Pro gamer stops. Clear whiff. Second time off Pasta. Pasta across. Liam stops moving. Liam's bitter is dead. BK Neck shoots. It's blocked by Gummy. Into the zone. Here is Lone. Clear whiffed. Pasta takes. Pasta rocked by Lone. Itano. Up. Tape to tape. It's for lagged. Gummy. Crosses Liam. Off his foot. He'll backhand one with power into the zone. Lone stops it again. Lone off the wall. Pasta takes it again. Another giveaway by Lone. Pasta! Just high. Gummy blocks. Has it. Clears it down the middle. World stops it. They're offside and touched up by Itano. World to the side. Draco pokes it from behind. The World will now do the same. In the corner. Here's Gummy. A backhander off the wall. Takes a bounce for Ray. He'll get it out of the zone to Clog at center ice. He enters the blue line now. Viva Clog. On the right. Clog looking to the middle. Curls around Crown. No, Crown with a good poke check. I thought he had him beat, but lost it. Bouncing puck at center. Clog just brute forces it to the middle. Poke check attempts from both Clog and Ray didn't work. Clog shoots wide. Kept in at the line. Clog is shot. Blocked by Crown. Poke checks forward. Lone trying to clear. Poke check by head by Itano. Crown takes it off of him. Clog has had the puck most of the shift. He shoots it wide. Off the wall. Now Ray behind the net. Fights with World and Malone. Puck comes free. Now Clog takes the fight back. He has just been on top of the puck this entire shift, and it worked for this team. He has the lone goal for Sacramento and has a lot of their chances. Desire trying to make a dangle. Clog just going to take it himself. Viva Clog shoots wide. Desired missed. Pasta on the ice was going to go for it. Let's Desired instead. Leads now Pasta. Goes through him and now Crown got a piece of it. Lone takes it off the wall. And a whistle finally to catch my breath. And same for the players, obviously. 4:14 to go. And overtime number 2. We don't have an overtime 3 for our score bug. So we'll just have to keep it at overtime 2. But if that is necessary. But we hopefully not, honestly. Play resumes. Pasta calls for it. Takes it. Shot blocked by BK. Clears it the rest of the way. All the way down. Gummy behind the net. Gummy backhander, that's a good pass off of Pasta. Skate into his own alone, will get that pass. You know, he's had a rough night of receiving passes off the wall. He's been struggling to get the puck and get it down, but he's been doing a lot better recently. That's a clear off the wall. BK Knack to the net. T out in front. Poke checked wide. Pasta put it on his own net. It's behind him. It's underneath him. A chance for BK. It's still loose. Another opportunity and a glove cover by Shrunk Bear, as I think Pasta almost put it in his own net. As both teams make the line change they need. As the Clog line back on for Sacramento, usually good things come when he's on the ice. And I believe the Winterhawks will respond with the Itano and It's World line. No, it's Swasha BK next, sorry. Swasha and BK versus Clog now. And they've been matching Itano with Clog most of the night. Ray has BK neck on him. BK hit by Ray. Draco struggles with ownership. Will get one down up and around the wall. Crown the rest of the way. On net. Gummy stops it. Clear. Other way. Beautiful. Crown misses it. Lone. The exact same thing. Gets it down again. Here is Gummy. Back down. We're playing some ping pong again. We're back to this. You get a lot of chances and then things just settle down. It's just really weird, this game. It's just been... The teams are too nervous to really take a step. And now Clog will take a step. Into the zone. Clog around one. To the middle. World with a good poke check. The Winterhawks should be outspeeding Sacramento. Itano and World both just got on. Clog has been on since the face-off with Ray and Draco, I believe, might have a little more stand. But Clog should be relatively dead by now. Crown with a poke check right to Clog. Makes a move. Shot blocked by Viva Crown. Clog takes over. Looking to get one toward the middle. Tries to chip it off the wall to himself. Past Viva Crown didn't work. Ray back to Crown. To Clog. Out in front. Didn't work. Clog fights. Crown clears. Very confusing with two Vivas at the same time. It's hard to call. Lone clears it off of Desired. Lone again. Off of Pasta this time, and it'll bounce toward the bench. It stays in play. A weird bounce over Pasta with a huge hit. Now Liam outweights Lone to the net. Out in front. It's poked away by Vexy, I believe. That'll be one to leave his own. BK Nag now doesn't have a helmet or hair. He's balding because the game's been taking so freaking long. Cleared by Zombie. Off the wall. Gummy. Hit BK Nag's bald head. BK Nag, a sharp angle opportunity, didn't take it, which is probably for the best. The hard angle to shoot from. To the middle, Desired. got beat, but Gummy was not. Pasta off the wall, Swasha keeps in. Swasha tied it with 40 seconds left. Clog scored in the second period for Sacramento. And 1-1, we sit still with just over a minute left in overtime number 2. Gummy whiffs the clear. Second try, works. All the way down. Middleman missed it. It's behind Lexi's stick, but he's able to use J to get it away. Clear by Itano was poke checked in by Clog. Looked for a nice toe drag move, but didn't really get much of it. Poke checked forward by Clog. Middleman now pushes the other way. Itano passes across for World. He's lagging Ray. Didn't go for it. Gummy. Has World in the forecheck. Is World the hero? He can't get the chance. Draco clear. Blocked by World. Fighting. It has officially been an hour since puck drop at 10 o'clock. It is 11:01. And the Panthers have just won, I believe, in game number 2. So that's good for me. So I make my hit pick. Jeez. My pick hits, not a hit picked. Clog around the wall into his own zone. The period's over. We will head to overtime 3, which we do not have on our scoreboard. So it's overtime 2 still, but overtime 3. Good thing it's Friday night. Don't really have to worry about the time, but it has been a long one. My voice is starting to hurt a lot. We're gonna try and get through this one. Might do with some water during the game, but should be okay. No other real commentators are available, so kind of stuck with this. And a goalie change for Sacramento in overtime 3. Wait. The Edmonton Oilers have just tied the game. With 17 seconds to go, Corey Perry ties it. And, oh, I need this game to end. I want to watch that one. But, the Oilers The Oilers and Panthers head to overtime, and here we are in overtime 3. Who will be the hero? Desired whiffs the clear. Desired back off the wall, gets it down past Zombie toward the net. It's gonna go wide off the back of the net. Middleman Chaos with backhander all the way down. Gummy stops it. Forehand, beautiful, down. Draco gets it back the wrong direction. Beacon picks it up with ease and tied up now. Draco clears it off the wall. Cleared over, off the wall by Desired. Liam will take it. Liam, is he the hero? It's blocked by Middleman. We will hope to have a post-game interview with someone. But I wouldn't be surprised if the players just go to bed. This game's taking so long. Shot by Desired wide of the net. Liam will not be able to keep that one in. Circling. BK pokes it forward. Liam calls for it. Backhand blocked by BK. Gummy with more speed than him now. He's just been sitting still the whole shift. Clears it off of Liam. Itano is on. World waiting for BK to go off. Now he'll go to the bench. Itano beats Liam. Shot wide. As now Pasta X Goat is going to take the net. I don't know why you make a goalie change in overtime 3. But they do. Pasta X Goat gets in the net. The starting goalie for the Sabretooths is back in the net. I think Shrunker might have left the game. That puck bounces weirdly. Fleming will have it. Fleming a third-string goalie for the Sacramento team. Played for a lot of teams so far this season, but started off as a starter with the Brazil Eagles. Went to Tier 1. They collapsed and got traded away. This is a terrible bounce back into the zone for Gummy to clear one. All the way down, wide off the back of the net. Lucky. Middleman off the wall, right to Clog. Shoots. Oh, almost. I would go low there too. Almost a good opportunity for Viva Clog. I think Clog's been shooting high tonight a lot. If he just takes a single low shot, it'll probably go in on Vexy at this point. It's just been, when the game's taking this long, the goalies are going to start to drop. They're going to start to just not pay attention to shots. It's just, they've seen the same shots over and over. Cleared by Winterhawks, they get the line change, and the game is officially going to overtime in Edmonton for Game 2. That's in the bench. Unreal here. Play resumes. Liam, backhander blocked. Gummy, stops it. Backhander, clears. Pass Draco, off the wall, blown. Bounces on net. It's not going to work. Here is Zombie. Toward the net for Gummy. Steers one away. Swasha dumps it in. Gummy in the corner. He'll forehand clear. Liam shot it wide. Here's Lone. Off the wall and down. Gummy. Off the wall. To Liam. Past him. Zombie. Couldn't clear. Now Liam's better in the corner. He's trying to spin out. Liam's better. Looking toward the net. Liam's better. A shot. It doesn't go. Tano clears. Gummy stops it. Looks over his options and sends it all the way. Off the wall. Oh! That almost was it. Almost went on the 5-hole of Vexy. His Lone missed the clear. Clog on a sharp angle, looking to get toward the net. After that, I would just shoot 5-hole again. Vexy looked shaky there, very shaky in that one. If Clog can realize that, it should be great chance for him to score. Great opportunity. Itano, clear blocked by Flim. Fleming clears it off the head of Ray. Ray misses a clear, sends it over for Gummy. Gummy off the wall, down, Crown to Itano. Back off Itano. Clog through Crown. World ties up. Clog. By World. Shot. Hit by Lone. Wide the net. Back out in front. Almost off of Vexy yet again. Here is World. Wiswasha across. Looks for the pass. Needs to get off the ice. He can't. Clog rims it around the wall all the way. To Swasha. He misses it, but got a piece of it, not enough of it. World hits off the ice. Now fresh off the bench is Beakonak. Draco gets through. Draco on the backhand. He shoots. He scores! For Draco has ended the game. The Sabretooths win. The Sacramento Sabretooths defeat the Winterhawks. The final score 2-1 in triple overtime. We're gonna try and get some post-game interviews. We're gonna get its worlds for the. We're gonna get its worlds and pasta.
No.
Yes. Both are good.
Not right now.
Yeah, you're both getting in here. The final score: Sacramento 2, The Winterhawks won, and I don't have to worry about watching we won't miss the Stanley Cup Finals game, as that's going to overtime. Or Corey Perry goal.
Sacramento Saber W's. Oh yeah.
So I mean, anything to say before we get like?
That was a great game. That was a very long game.
I know.
That was a little long.
I was
a little
about
long.
like, I was start crying. I was falling asleep in triple overtime there. It's so boring.
Liam Spitter gotta move the rock. Everyone gotta move the rock. Where's Mystic at?
I don't know. I'm there. We still won.
Friday night. What do you think he's doing?
I don't know.
Anyways,
The arena
do you
is
have anything to
empty.
ask?
I mean, what are you gonna talk about? Like, you'll say. I mean, how do you feel?
Yeah,
How do you feel you played?
Are the-
I could not do anything. Just could not do anything.
Like one thing I was noticing a lot. I was
Your
complaining.
time, like,
I was complaining a lot on the stream of this game. But did you notice anything bad, or before I tell you?
like bad. Are you saying like bad on my part?
No, not from you. Like your team as a whole. I was complaining pretty solid on a lot of things you guys were doing.
We
Especially
could
in
not
overtime.
clear to save our lives. Yeah, we could not clear or anything. We just kept whiffing every single time, myself included. Also, we just the pressure. Like we tried the pressure. Like Viva Clog it's insane. Like if Viva Clog doesn't show that game, I don't see them winning.
It would have been pretty tough, yeah.
Yeah.
That's correct.
The two guys I've noticed the most from them though is Viva Clog and how do you say his name? Draco. That was the only two. After that, it was kind of blurry. I mean, Gummy was just sitting in his net the whole game.
Yeah, it is kind of silly.
Yeah, that's what defense. That's what defense does, man.
I didn't really
What?
see past that. I can't lie. I didn't see myself either. So
I mean,
I know I was
was,
invisible as well.
every time I got the puck, I did something. But I never got the puck really. I got it like 4 times.
Liam, I didn't
One of the
really see
times-
much.
One of the times I got the rock, I mean, I almost scored, but then I lost.
Was it Draco who scored the second goal?
Draco scored the OT winner.
That's what I thought. Yeah, those were the only two people I literally noticed the whole game.
There's no rest. I was the only 2 people who scored.
I guess it's contradictory, but yeah, that's literally like but V-Clog like heavily, like every single time, like he did something. I swear this guy hit the post like 5 times. I
hit
could
the
not
po-
do anything.
I
Like,
hit
he
the
was on the
post. I hit the post 2 times that game. That was very annoying.
So one thing I did,
I didn't even-
what I was noticing about the Winterhawks, I was being very mad about. Number one was like communication, like on defense. Like I saw, like especially Viva Crown, like mostly he was taking it off of like the defender over and over again. He was just taking the puck off of his teammates. That happened
Yeah,
a couple
that's true. We
times.
weren't
That was
really-
kind of
it was-
weird. And then like we were also just clearing too much. I thought like there was multiple times like I saw like Swasha, Swasha a lot as well, but like it was just you had a clear open chance to just move in, and he would just like turn into somebody and just clear it in over and get off. It was just over and over again. You guys just dumped
There was
it. You just
some
dumped
part
the
where
puck
I
over
felt
and
we
over.
could have just taken it up. Yeah, I thought we just could have taken it
That's
up.
what I'm saying,
There was
that's
one
what I'm
part where
saying, I'm
Zombie
saying-
actually.
You guys
Got
needed
it.
a hero to just carry the puck into the zone. That's all you needed. You just wanted to bring the puck up the ice, enter the zone, and then get something going. Let's just clear it over and over again. Because like, Gummy Block had to do
Like,
Gummy had to do nothing all game. He could just sit there. The puck came to him over and over.
That's true, but like it was like I don't know. He fucked like yeah. Gummy could have didn't really have to do much because it was just.
This ain't even an interview.
It's more like a post-game discussion.
This is a post game.
I mean, I'm glad the Sasha goal was actually like the Sasha goal was hype. We were all hyped for that one.
Drunk Bear was pretty gross.
What?
And you know what? The thing it's true. We did play without Exalted, who was considered our best player,
It's true.
and we performed better actually without him. I didn't really do much. I can't lie, but
It was very stressful playing that game because Williams Widow kept going on deafen. He's on deafen for 5 minutes of total game time, and he wasn't even on the ice for most of it.
I don't know. It felt
Really?
like anytime Cog reached a 100-foot radius in the puck, it just teleported to his stick.
Well, I think my team did decent today, especially since we were handicapped for the first few minutes of the game.
We were too. That zombie literally said that like
Would you
zombie was, what
rather?
do you call it?
We
His
had
GOI was literally
Fleming.
broken.
We had Fleming the whole time.
Bro, you had one person. You had one person up playing up. You had Viva Clog on the line. That really shouldn't matter. You could throw a fucking disabled kid. It wouldn't even matter.
Hashtag Itzor thinks that disabled people play hockey.
Just
Because
saying,
Hashtag
you could have
Tech.
thrown someone like that, and Viva Clog would still carry the line.
Our second line that was pretty good. Me and Liam.
yeah, past that, how do you feel about I saw there was a couple shifts. It was you and you and Liam had a couple of shifts. You were just in the zone for like 2 minutes straight. But then
Yeah,
just
right
it
about.
did nothing really generated from it though. How do you feel you guys can like
Um,
work on that moving forward?
low key, like it kind of goes for everyone, but I saw it from him today. He got like he does too much. He's trying to like walk through everyone for these highlight reel goals. It's like you just gotta. What how we generated the most in the overtime where we almost scored was we just sent it to the middle, and then I would just get it right away. Then he never really did that much. It was mainly me doing it. Then he would like, shoot it, then I would follow it up myself.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where it was just like, I think if I had the rock more that game in the offensive zone, we would have generated more.
I think it was like you guys kind of the issue. You didn't have the puck enough.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not the best mechanically, but um, the thing is, it's like I can read the game to the point where if I could like force a pass if I shoot it hard enough, and it would go to my teammate.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I think that happened today where it went through like one of your defender's sticks, but then I would get it to Liam.
Yeah. All right, Worlds. How do you think you worked with Itano tonight?
It wasn't bad. Like I thought, there's just nothing. I don't think it was anything a part of like our say I guess chemistry that really was the reason for the loss. I think it was just because we had a tough line. I can't lie, especially when Draco and Biocog were paired up for most of the game. Like I don't know. I felt that was kind of a tough situation we put in. So I feel like we played okay. It's just there
Yeah, I
definitely we
think our
could have done
second
better.
line
I could
wasn't
have done
walking you
better.
guys up.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think our second line of me and Liam wasn't walking you guys down.
When you played, we actually I think I had the most we had the more most chances when we got matched on with you, but that's why I say that.
Yes, bro, because we're running 3 defense, not 4, because Liam is cherry picking.
But anyways, that's literally why. Okay.
So it's kind of
But
hard to play defense when everyone's
as I'm
facing
saying, I
Tim.
feel like the limited time we had against you, we had our best chances.
Yeah, but then we had to
But
make some of our best shots this game from when we were on the ice, so.
You know, is your team panicking after the lost World, or are they kind of just like not really?
I'm not really saying anything.
Yeah, I mean it's a step in the right direction. Swasha scores his first of the season
Took him a
after
bit.
6 games, after being ranked number 3 in the league. I think it's a little strange, but he got a goal late. It's a similar thing to Exalted's. He bailed you guys out for Concord, and then this game Swasha bails you out, and this time it just did not result in a win. Sacramento in overtime 3.
So good.
Thank you everyone for joining us. We will see you Sunday night probably.